Hello, Shabbat Shalom. I hope you're well and I hope you've been enjoying the lovely weather. A story. We've got a rabbi by the name of Rabbi Yonason Eibschitz. A somewhat known story, but with a slight variation to it. The king of the country comes to him and says, based on Jewish law that you follow majority, if there are more Christians in this country, so then as a Jew, you should be converting and joining Christianity. To which the rabbi says, I'd like you to come with me to the town center. In the town center, he asks the king to look up at the sky, just staring, at somewhere in the sky. And he says, if anyone comes over, don't say anything. I'll do the talking. And indeed, people are coming past. The king is there. And the rabbi says, the king has just spotted some angels flying in the sky. And everyone's looking, staring, and after a while, the angels have left. Goodbye. The next day, the king says, you haven't answered my questions. He says, come with me on Sabbath to the synagogue. And it's this past week's Shabbat. You see, during this period, there's different sections, extra sections that we read of the Torah. And the rabbi makes an announcement saying that we're not going to read the section called the special Amalek section. We're going to read the Zachar. We're going to read instead the Para section of this week. And there's a murmuring in the crowd. And at some point, someone from the committee comes, Rabbi, you've made a mistake. And there's a whole back and forth. Rabbi says, no, this is the Para one we're supposed to read. It's a whole back and forth that they're all discussing. And eventually the rabbi says, actually, you're right, I was mistaken. And we're going to go and read the correct one of last week, namely the Zachar. So the king is now totally, I just don't get it. What exactly are you trying to tell me? How have you answered my question? To which the rabbi says it's very simple. When you were in the town center, people were half believing you, not believing you, looking, whatever. As opposed to in the synagogue, people knew with a conviction that even though I'm the rabbi, I'd gone and said something wrong because factually, based on law, Jewish law, this is what's supposed to happen. It wasn't something of unknown. So in the way he's answering, the king is saying when you've got unknowns, then you follow majority. But when you absolutely know for sure what's right, then it's not something that you would start saying, just follow the majority. You know that this is the right thing. And my question, I guess, and the message and the thought for all of us would be which things of Judaism to you are things that are so certainly correct that they're not areas that you could negotiate or areas that you would say, we maybe would follow what everyone else says, but these are things that are absolute and they are committed ideas of Judaism. Shabbat Shalom, and I look forward to seeing you, if you're able, to join tomorrow morning at the service.